The only little good things you do, they make me no. This distance is taking a hold of me for sure. Baby, come.
Hello and welcome to my channel. This is The Kid in the City. I am Jonte. If this is not your first time, welcome back to the channel. You already know we're getting into another Get Ready With Me. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned, stay connected, and of course, do not forget to follow me on all social platforms at The Kid in the City. Today, we're getting into another glam look. We have a new application technique for concealer. We're getting into a new blush from Juvia's place. We're getting into a new lip combo and a lip oil from e.l.f. Cosmetics. There are a lot of new things in this video compared to my older videos that I'm super excited to jump into. And of course, we are still getting into the full glam. So if you want to see how I achieved this nice matte full glam look, stay tuned because we're jumping right into it. Okay, so we are back with another Get Ready With Me, another makeup look. We're gonna jump right into it. I'm going to a concert, so yeah, we're getting cute. Today's look, I'm wearing all black, shocker. But yeah, today's look is gonna be super cute. I'm really excited. And I have some new products that I'm gonna try. I'm trying a new blush. I'm trying a different like technique a little bit with how I apply certain products. So this one should be fun. I'm actually really excited about this. So yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. So my dryer is so loud. Like I feel like I need to like close my door. Baby, that dryer was too loud. I'm so dramatic, but I love that for me. I love that for me. Okay, so starting with we're gonna start with our e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. My favorite primer, we already know. Let's get into it. Bang. We're gonna jump right into the foundation. So the foundation for today is gonna be the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Longwear Foundation in the shade 420. And this is gonna be the foundation for us today. And of course, whenever I use my sponge, I'm going to dampen my sponge with my NYX Matte Finish setting spray. I am going to use this setting spray throughout the routine. But yeah, I always use this to dampen my brushes and my sponges. This foundation is so good. Okay, let's see. What do I want to go in with next? I think I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So we're gonna go right in with my Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer in the shade 35N. This is gonna be the shade that is my like my initial concealer shade. But I am just gonna apply this a little bit different. So I'm going to put the product on the back of my hand. And I saw this in a video just to get like a more seamless, and then we're just gonna add it right here to get like a more seamless blend and less like creasing on the concealer. Just applying that product right to the eye instead of using the applicator. And we'll see if I get some better results this way. just with a flat brush. So if you can see, this is the flat brush that I'm going to use, and I'm just applying that exactly where I want that concealer to go. Now for the chin, I'm just going to apply it right here. Like, I'm not going to do that for the chin. But I definitely want to see if that'll give me less creasing under the eye by applying it this way for sure. When the girlies say something, I'm gonna hear them out. I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. We'll see where this takes me. Like so. And this is going to be my first layer of concealer. Of course, I'm going to add a second layer per yash. Now I do want to go, I'm gonna do my brows right now. So I'm going in with the Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I'm going to go in and do my brows. All right, so with the brush side, I always brush my brows up and then into the shape. I do probably need to clean my brows up a little bit and pluck them, but it will not be done in this exact moment. So here we are. And this pencil is in the shade 4. Easy peasy, just shape and fill. And then the other side. Boom. Okay, so the brows are shaped and filled. So now that my concealer has dried down, I'm gonna go ahead and blend the concealer out. I'm going to take a sponge, again, setting spray, and I'm going to blend the concealer out. Then I take the other side of the sponge and I just blend out the edges and just make sure that product is just super blended. And then to get the under eye, I'm going to use my Sephora Pro Concealer number 57 brush. And it is shaped like so. So this is the brush that I'm going to use just to get that under eye. Again, dampen the brush with my setting spray and then blend it out. And then the other side. Okay, and then with that same sponge that I used, I'm going to get that under eye again. Like so. All right, and now I'm gonna go in with the 35N concealer, the same concealer that I just blended out, that same shade, and I'm going to clean up the brows. So to do that, I have this nice flat brush. This brush is from the crayon case. It is my favorite brush to clean up my eyebrows with. So I just take a little bit of product and clean it up. Clean, baby. I do just want to add a little more. And then we're just going to go on the other side. And then with a brush like this, I'm going to just go in and just soften up the brow. Brush away any excess product. Like so. And then I'll clean them up again when I go in with my powder, so the inner part of the brow is a little more natural, not so harsh. But those are the brows. So now we're gonna go in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Concealer in the lighter shade, which is gonna be the 34.5 in, and that's gonna be for my inner eye. So again, I want to use a flat brush and put this on the back of my hand like so, and apply this right in the inner part of that eye. I will say, applying it this way with the brush, I do feel like it dries a lot quicker, so I don't have to wait as long for the concealer to dry down before I blend it out, which just makes the routine a little bit quicker. And I do feel like it is in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like really in there. What is that? What is that? Okay, I don't know what the okay, that was about to drive me crazy. Okay. But yeah, I definitely feel like the product is really in there for sure, which is also really good, because hopefully that will result in less creasing, which is the whole point of me trying this method out with applying the concealer. So far, I think this method actually may do exactly what I wanted to do, which is great. So great. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade 06 Chocolate. And I'm just going to, you know, add a little bronzer. So I'm using a short, super compressed brush. Oh, wee. So this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't have the number, but I think I got this from Target. So I'm just gonna go in and add I'm gonna add a little on the inner part of the eye too. Just being super careful to make sure I don't mess up my eyebrows, but that's gonna be that. And I'm actually gonna blend it out with a flat brush. So this is like a short flat brush, and I'm going to blend out the cream with this, because I feel like when you use the same, like if I were to use this, I would still be adding product to my face, which is not what I want. I now want to blend out the product. So that's why sometimes it's better to use a different brush to blend than it is to apply. If that makes sense, but yeah. And on the forehead, I go back. On the cheeks, I go up. On the jawline, I go down. And then just for some extra blend, I'm gonna go in with the sponge and just make sure that that cream bronzer is just blending in well with that concealer. So just to make that just a little more seamless, you know? Like so. Oh. And now with the sponge, I'm going to blend the inner eye concealer. I'm not gonna hold you. This under eye, if you can see it, it's like, this was, yeah, putting on the back of the hand and not using the applicator. Yeah, because this concealer is in there. You hear me? In there. Like, in there. Like, she's in there. She is in there. I know I just keep saying the same thing, but like, she's in there. The girls may have been onto something with this one. Cause this, okay. So now we're just gonna spray the face with the finishing spray. Now that we've done all the cream products, let that dry down a little bit, and then we'll move on to our powder products. So again, this is the NYX matte finish setting spray, and we're just gonna set the face. Okay. And we're about to move into the powder products. The cream products are done. How's the mug looking? How's the mug looking? How's the mug? My outfit tonight is really cute. I feel like I really try to wear other products, I mean other colors, but I love, like, black just looks so good, so why would I not wear black all the time? And like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to wear more color, but I just really like black. I really like black. Anyway, I can only be myself. I can only be myself, okay? Okay, so now with our Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade 56 Mahogany Tan Neutral, I am just going to take a puffer and set that under eye before we get into the bake. So that's what we're gonna do now. All right, and now with our Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder, we are going to biggity bake. Which is low-key, like, low-key be my favorite part. When we get into the baking for the girls, that low-key be my favorite part. But let's get into it low-key be really funny when people like see me out and you know, like they'll be like, oh my gosh, I always love your makeup, like you got to show me how to do it. And I just be thinking to myself, I have a YouTube channel where I show you how to do it. Subscribe. Hello. Like what am I sitting in front of a camera for? Like that's the whole point. I'm showing you how to do it. Wow, nobody thought of that. Nobody thought that the reason I'm sitting in front of this camera, walking through the products, walking through the brushes, walking through the steps, nobody thought it's because I'm trying to show y'all how to do the makeup. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on up here? Because that's the whole point. That's why I'm sitting in front of my vanity instead of listening to music and, you know, just doing my makeup in peace. I'm sitting here talking to myself in front of my cell phone and my digital camera. I'm spending hours editing. I'm spending hundreds of dollars buying new products and reviewing things and trying these different techniques out. I'm watching other content creators. I'm investing so much time and effort and money to show you how to do it. And then you see me out and the first thing that you think to say to me is, I love your makeup, show me. I really want you to show me how. What more do you want from me? To come to your house and do it? You like, I'm not a makeup artist. You want me to come to your house and do your makeup? You want me to take you to Ulta and walk you through the steps? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Is anyone up here? Hello, is anybody home? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody home? But you know, I don't say that in the moment. I just be like, oh yeah, well, I mean, anybody can do it. You know, just check out my channel. Anybody can do it. You just have to, you know, give it a try and practice and stay with it. You know what I'm saying? I respond a lot different in person because, you know, I'm working on my reaction to things. I'm working on my delivery. I'm working on how I say things and my tone and things like that. So in my head, I be like, you stupid, dumb idiot. But, you know what I'm saying? You can't say that to people. Especially if, you know, I do want them to subscribe to my channel and like, you know. But yeah, that's what I be thinking, like, what do you think my channel's for? What do you think my channel's for? You know? I don't know. And I think what it really is I think sometimes when people see me, they feel like they have to say something about my content, or they have to say something about my like makeup. Even with like my business, people will come to me and ask me about my business all the time. They will ask me about socks or whatever, but then they never shop. It's just like, you don't have to do that. You could just see me and speak, and that could be it. You don't have to like create this conversation behind the things that you know I'm doing, especially if you have no intention on subscribing, you have no intention on engaging, you have no intention on shopping, you have no intention on supporting, you have no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do all that. I think that's what it is. Like, people like, but it's also like, why do you feel the need? Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not tripping. I'm still going to sit in front of my camera and my phone. I'm still going to do the things that I'm doing because I enjoy doing them. But it's like, we don't have to do like the fake conversation starter or like, oh, I'm so curious. Like, we don't have to do that. We really don't. And actually, I prefer that we don't do that, because it just makes it just like you're making it weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making it weird. You're actually making it very weird. I'm like uncomfortable because in the back of my head, I'm just like, are you dumb? Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what lash I want to do. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet. I think I'm gonna go with the 17s. I'm just feeling a little drawn to them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the 17s. Okay, so we're going to brush away the powder, and then I'm gonna press in the excess with my puffer. Okay, and now with our Huda Beauty Glowish Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder in the shade 05 Rich, I am going to go in and apply the powder bronzer. So very light, because the cream bronzer was a little heavy, so I honestly don't need that much. I just want to add a little more warmth into the face. And then just blending out that carve out from the powder. Okay, and now with our MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation in the shade NW45, I'm going to apply the powder foundation. Ah! My fluffy brush. No. Oh my gosh. Damn. RIP to my big fluffy. Okay, so now we're going in. And this is honestly just to blend everything in, blend those edges in, blend the concealer into the powders. I feel like this is just like, I always say like buff out the look, but I feel like this is like, yeah, it's like where we start seeing the balance, because like everything is coming together. This is like, I feel like this is that, like that's what the powder does. Kind of seals in everything that we've been layering. This brush is so soft. Where is this brush from? I think I got this brush off of Amazon. Either that or TikTok shop. Brush is so soft. Again, just blending out the edges. Like so. Okay. And now with our slanted brush, I'm going to get in the under eye. And then with our compressed brush like that, just press that in. Then I'm just going to put a little powder in the beginning part of the brow. Then I'm going to take my brush and just brush that in. Like so. The face is coming together. Together. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Okay, so we have a new blush that we're getting into today, and I'm super excited about it. So this is the Juvia's Place Blushed Rouge palette, and it's volume 5. So I do have volume 4 here, and I've used that before. So of course I had to go run it up, and I got volume 5, which is more of a reddish palette, but this is how it looks. Can you see? So this, oh my god, like, are you kidding me? This is so pretty. I want to actually use both shades, and they don't have a name, unfortunately, but I'm just gonna go in with both. They are super pretty, and Juvia's Place hasn't let me down, so I'm pretty sure this will be stunning. Okay, I'm actually really excited for this. So yeah, so we are going in. I'm gonna do both. Like, what are we actually talking about here? Like, hello? Oh my goodness. Like, girl. All right, I'm gonna take a clean and I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Like, it's it's like like, are you out of your mind? I feel like selling stuff like this is not fair, you know? Like, why would you sell something that does this to brown skin? Like, why would you do that? I get why, right? But it's like, but why would you do that? Ah! I'm dramatic, but I feel like it has to be for how crazy good this blush looks. I have to be dramatic. I am gagged. Oh, gagged. Goof. Like, do you see this blush? And it's like, I'm not like, yes, I am dramatic. Yes, I do a lot. But it's just like, sometimes it's necessary. Because how can I not react when the blush looks like this? I look like a Barbie doll. We're gonna move on because I can stay talking about this all day. We're gonna move on. Okay, and now with our MAC Cosmetics mineralized skin finish highlighter in the shade Gold Deposit. Everybody knows about Gold Deposit. We are going to add the highlight, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of highlight. I don't want to really do a lot just because the blush, I feel, is the moment, and I don't want to like, I don't want to do too much on top of that blush. I'm going to be very light-handed with this. And then with a fluffy, I'm just going to go over that highlight again. So good. So good. Okay, so the lash today is going to be the Luxury Mink lashes from I Envy in the style 17. And that is going to be our lash for today. And I'm really excited about it. These 17s low-key have me in a chokehold at the moment. I've worn them quite often and they're just really good. I love the way they look on my eye. Cause my eyes are small, so cat eyes look best on me. Like cat eye styles look really good on me because my eyes are small and they still kind of make my eyes not look as small as they are, if that makes sense. So I love these lashes. Well, and lashes like similar to this. So funny story. I was talking to this guy and, you know, we were kind of texting back and forth and, you know, whatever. And you know, he got to the point where he was like, you know, I think we should, you know, go out, meet up. So I'm like, of course, like, of course, I would love that. So he's like asking me things that I like to do and like the type of food that I like to eat, blah blah blah, right? Like trying to plan a date. So we're just talking back and forth, and I'm like, I like museums and I like art, and you know, I like different little shows, and like, you know, just, you know, I love Italian food, I love Mexican food, you know what I'm saying? Just going through all the things. Everything's going great. Perfect. Like, I'm like, okay, this will be nice. So we're like doing all the back and forth with the bop, and he's like, oh, you know, what's your Instagram? So I'm like, yeah. So I give him my Instagram, and I haven't heard from him since. And it's like, oh, you must have really saw something on my Instagram that you did not like, honey. I have not heard from that man since. Like, not heard from that man since I gave her my Instagram. And I'm just like, I guess that whatever you saw on my Instagram, you were like, oh, hell no. But I'm just like, I don't know. What could it have been? I don't know. But yeah, he was not feeling it. It's not funny. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny because that's like so on brand for me. Like, that just makes so much sense that a man would see my Instagram and be like, oh, absolutely not. Oh, anyway, that's my funny story for today. For, you know, no rant today, but that's my funny story. That kind of tickled me. Okay, lashes are on and finished. So the last step of the day, which is always my favorite. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was about to say usually my favorite, but it's for sure my favorite, and that is the lip combo. Now, I know the muted chestnut lip liner has been having me in a serious chokehold, but we are doing a new lip today. So we are going in with our chestnut lip liner from MAC Cosmetics, and then I'm gonna go in with the matte lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Hush Pink, which is super pretty. And then I'm gonna top that with the e.l.f. Cosmetics lip oil in the shade Rose Envy. And we're just gonna get into a new lip. I'm super excited. I know it's gonna come out fire, but that's gonna be our lip for today. This smells really good. It smells good. This lip is crazy. This lip is a fool. Okay, it's a fool. So pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, this is pretty. A nice glossy finish. Okay, So this is the final look. I am just going to go in with 2 setting sprays. The first one is going to be the NYX setting spray that I've been using the entire routine. This is going to be the first one. And then the second one is going to be the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte setting spray. So I'm going to do the NYX first, let that dry down, and then I'm going to top it with Urban Decay. Okay, so I'm gonna go do my hair, get myself together, and I will be back with the final look. All right, so here we are with the final look, and I am so happy with how this came out. The blush, insanity. This blush is insane. Like Juvia's Place, when it comes to the blush, baby, they're gonna do it right every single time. I love this blush. I really just feel like a Barbie doll. New lip combo, new blush, new technique for applying the concealer, and I'm really not mad. It definitely gave me, I feel like, a more seamless application, just because it was less product, and the product really had the opportunity to really dry down. That was the only thing. Of course, applying my concealer that way, I did just have to be a little bit quicker with blending it out because it didn't take as long to dry down. But I'm super happy with how this entire look came out. This lip oil is really fire, and I think it was the perfect thing to blend out and add on top of that lipstick. The blush, of course. The blush, of course, was a fool. Love this. But yeah, that's it. I'm super excited how this look came out. It's just super brown, super everything that I be wanting it to be. So I'm definitely happy with how this came out. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate you spending some time. Do not forget to follow me on all socials at The Kid in the City. Definitely check out my other makeup videos, my product reviews, all the ins and outs. But again, I do appreciate, if you have made it this far, I do appreciate you tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And for that, I thank you. Until next time. Bye.